Are you guys ready to answer some would you rather questions?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, let's get it. So I have compiled a list of 10 Christian-themed would you rather questions, and we're about to get this thing rolling. We'll go in order. Alexa, you want to go first, and then we'll just go left to right as they're seeing.
Wait, is it yes or no questions? Or
It's a would you rather. So
is it yes or no?
it's a,
One or the other.
it's a two circumstances question. You say which one you would rather do or be in.
Should we do it at the same time or no?
No, you'll go
Okay.
first, then we'll work this way down. So, would you rather have the super strength of Samson or the wisdom of Solomon?
I think I'd want to go with the strength.
It's because you're
Super
weak. It's because you're weak in real life. Come on now. Come on. Bro.
Oh my gosh.
I think I'm going to go with the wisdom of Solomon. That would just be so cool. Like, God, God went to Solomon. He's like, you can have one thing. You can have one thing. You've been faithful to me. I'll give you anything you want. He could have said the strength of Samson, but no. He said, I want the wisdom. I want all the wisdom I can have.
And what would you do with that wisdom? Actually, let's hear Henry first.
Yeah, Henry, what do you think?
One question.
Yeah.
So can you give me an example of what they did with each of these things?
Yeah, so in the end of his life, Samson is tied to this building. He's a slave. He's got chains on his wrist. And he got one final burst of strength, and Samson tore down the whole building, bro. He killed like hundreds of people there that day. He took out all the enemy. He took out the whole enemy. One thing Solomon did with his wisdom, it said that he solved many debates in the day. So these two women come to him. There's two women there. There's one baby. And the one saying, this is my baby. And the other one saying, no, this is my baby. And Solomon comes up with this wise thing to solve it. He says, okay, here's how we'll settle it. If both of you say it's your baby, there's only one baby, there's two women, we'll saw the baby in half. You both get half the baby. And the one woman said, sounds great. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We both get half the baby. The other woman said, no, don't do that to my baby. And that's how he knew it was the mother. So that's one example of Solomon using his wisdom there.
Yeah, I'm going with the wisdom.
Yeah. You can solve a lot of problems in life. You can have a peaceful life if you have the wisdom and use it, right? Would you rather be in prison more than 2 years, like our boy Paul that we read about in Acts, or have a big fish swallow you whole?
I'm not scared of the ocean, but like I feel like that'd be a scary scenario. So I'm going prison.
2 years in prison?
I'm doing 2 years in prison.
I'm
Where I
taking-
can see people and be out of the water.
Jonah was in the belly of the whale for 3 days. I'm taking Jonah. 3 days in a whale. I'm fighting through it, man. I know it's got to be brutal.
You don't
I know
know how
it's
to swim.
disgusting. I know it's suffocating. I know how to swim. This guy don't know how to swim.
No, yeah, I think for me that would be a pretty traumatic experience.
How to be on top of the whale.
pushing the wheel down. Pretty tough one for me, I go.
That you don't get out of the whale though, but if you didn't know you're about to get out of the whale,
No, because I'd probably definitely almost drown. Because
Henry
the
would
whales.
drown before he got in the whale.
Yeah, I'd probably have to take the 2 years.
The 2 years? All right. Would you rather 30-minute lunch with Jesus or dunk a basketball?
30-minute lunch.
Yeah, 30-minute lunch
I've
with the Lord.
I've always wanted to dunk a basketball. I can't lie here. I can't lie. No, I'll take the lunch with Jesus. But I've always wanted to dunk a basketball.
Well, I'm dunking in June, so. It doesn't
Oh, okay.
matter.
Okay. He's dunking in June. Would you rather have to fight the giant Goliath or be 15 minutes late for church every single Sunday for the rest of your life?
I know what's gonna happen, or no? Am I David or am I not David?
You're not. David. You're you. You're you.
I'm being 15 minutes late.
You're like, at least I can go to church after that, right? I think I'm probably going to say, I'm going to take the 15 minutes late for church because they sing.
Wait. I got the strength of Samson. I'm taking on the.
Oh, okay. So you're going on you got the strength to Samson. You're taking on Goliath.
Yeah. You guys.
But I got the wisdom of.
Yeah.
To trap him
We
for the
got
rest of his life.
we got the wisdom of not fighting Goliath. Okay. Oh no. Yeah, I'm gonna take the 15 minutes late for church. Skip the worship songs. I'll worship at home.
I'll take the experience with the Goliath.
You fighting Goliath, bro?
With the beast.
Might not make it back. Would you rather? Okay, they tracked this down. Noah was on the ark about 370 days. Would you rather be trapped in the ark for 370 days, taking care of the animals, the smelly animals, dude, the smelly animals,
I am an animal.
or fast for 40 days like Jesus did in the desert? No food, no water.
I don't think we can though.
No. Jesus did it. David Blaine did it. Oh, never mind. He drank
I
water.
was gonna say, bro, you would have died.
All right, cut that out. Cut out the David Blaine. Would you rather be trapped in the ark for 370 days with all the animals, or fast for 40 days like Jesus did in the desert?
Well, there's only one option for me because I'm not making it past the 40 days.
Yeah.
There's no water.
You can have water. We'll say that. You can have water.
water?
Yeah.
Yeah, that 40 days might feel like 440 days.
Yeah.
I might do the 370 with
Yeah.
the animals.
I'm in the ark. I mean,
you guys
one
taking
that-
the ark?
Yeah, I'm in the ark.
It's just like living in a zoo for like a year, probably.
I'm taking the 40 days.
taking the 40 days?
If Kevin James can do it, I can do it, bro. If Kevin James can do it, he did 41 and a half. I can do 40. Come on now. Oh, man. Would you rather, this one's actually interesting, lead a close friend or family member who doesn't believe to Christ, or lead 1,000 strangers to Christ?
Wait, leave or lead?
Lead one close friend or family member to Christ, or 1,000 strangers to Christ.
That's tough.
Think about your best friend or your relative that you love dearly and they don't know the Lord. If there's someone like that in your life, think about that
Yeah.
and think about what it would mean to them to know the Lord. But also think about
1,000
people
Yeah.
being led to Christ.
I'm gonna choose the 1,000, and my friend's gonna see that, and then he's gonna convert.
Oh, lead by example.
Yeah,
Okay.
lead by example.
All right. I'll say the 1,000 because I would just love to get as many people into heaven as possible.
I was going to say 1,000 too.
1,000. We're all
Yeah.
taking the 1,000. Yeah. That one's a tough one. That one's a tough one because that's actually like a real life
Yeah.
situation. Would you rather have dinner with David or Paul?
With Paul.
You going with Paul?
Yeah, I'm going with Paul.
Why?
Because they'll be venturing, so I feel like I could venture with him, and
Oh, you're going one of his missionary
I'm going on
journeys.
with missionary, and we gonna eat good.
What if you get stoned?
Never thought of that.
We'll be good.
I'm choosing King David, bro. King David, bro. He's gonna have some good food. But also at the same time, I just want to tell David that, bro, your family line is gonna lead to the Messiah.
You think
Bro.
anyone told him that? Is there anyone that
Well,
told-
yeah, he has prophecies in the
Okay,
Psalms that
there you
talk
go.
about it. But at the same time, I just want to tell him, like, David, bro, this coming Messiah is gonna
You-
be so cool. he's gonna take the punishment for all of us when he didn't deserve to die, and he's incredible. I can't wait to tell David. I would tell David about Jesus. That would be so cool. And then also be like, bro, what was the Bathsheba thing, bro? What'd you do? Come on, bro. Henry, you're
That's
gonna
what
have to
I'm-
read
that's
First
it.
Kings. You're gonna have to read in the
Yeah.
books of Kings a
Yeah.
little bit.
Because I was going to say, I'm going to go with Paul just because I know more about Paul.
More about Paul. Yeah. Well, we've been studying and it
Yeah.
makes sense. It makes total sense that we've learned like all of Paul's life at this point, basically. But yeah, I'm going with David. You too, Paul.
Yep.
All right, cool.
Oh, we're already in jail with them, so we're eating the prison food with them. Come on
For
now.
2 years.
Yep.
Would you guys rather have the gift of healing? You can heal people from diseases, from crippling, from blindness, or prophecy?
I feel like healing.
Yeah, no, exactly. I'm taking the gift of healing too
Uh-huh.
because I think it would just lead so many people to
Yep,
Christ. The gift of
exactly.
healing. You look at it. Jesus did it for a reason, you know. And prophecy is important though. Like it's
Yeah.
important, but at the same time, like the main prophecy's already been fulfilled.
Yeah.
So at this point, I'm definitely taking the gift of healing. What about you?
Yeah, I'm taking the gift of healing too.
Yeah. Yeah, gift of healing would be so important to have in these days. Okay, this one I came up with because I think it's really interesting. Would you guys rather be able to go back to your 12-year-old self to give advice or receive a visit from your 50-year-old self to listen to the advice from them?
My 50-year-old self. I feel like that'd be a lot more wisdom.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm taking the 50-year-old self too because, like, bro, I've been wanting to go back and visit my younger self for so many years because I made so many mistakes. But those mistakes led me to where I am right now at the end of the day. So yeah, I'd take a visit from my 50-year-old self because I'd just like to know what happens. What happens? How do things work out? What advice do you have to get from it? I'd like to hear some wisdom.
Yeah, I'm going with the 50-year-old self. We're just listening to what our future is, or what are we talking about? Like
You can talk about anything.
No. But I'm saying, is the 50-year-old self like just gonna tell me about what my future is, or is the 50-year-old self just normal advice?
You tell me.
You tell yourself.
You tell yourself. Oh.
All right, I'll just talk to the 50-year-old.
And last one. This one's basic but deep. Would you guys rather have more time or more money?
I don't think I'd want more time.
But you want more money?
I would. Well, I guess yeah. I
Taking
would choose
more
that
money?
over the time because I don't know. I'd have the same amount of time, but I'd be able to not do more, but like I guess help people more.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. I'm taking more money. And
Oh.
it's simply because more money leads to having more time. Right now, I work a lot, and if I just had a little financial freedom, I could like cut back the hours a little bit and spend a little more time focusing on things that matter. Not that work doesn't matter. It's important to work. It's important to
Yeah.
provide for your family, but it's also important to be able to have time to focus on the little things in life. You know, your family, your friends, spreading the gospel. You know, and getting to study the Bible a little bit more. Like just having a little more money would lead to more time. So that's why I'm choosing more money, because if I would choose more time, I still may not have the money to have the time, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. Like having more money leads to the ability to have more time. Guys, thank you so much for watching this week. Tune in next week for a little bit of an Easter Bible study and a lot more fun topics. And we thank you so much for tuning in. We will catch you next week, and we will... Hey, go out this week and tell someone about Jesus, bro. Come on. Come on. There's a whole world out there that doesn't know about Jesus. Go tell people about the Savior. We love you, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.
Peace.